I used to think money was simple: earn, save, repeat. Then I discovered a tiny idea that turns time into growth: the Rule of 72. It changed how I use every dollar. If you want clarity without hype, stick with me. Chapter 1. My turning point. I had a decent job, fun weekends, the occasional gadget, and a near-zero balance at month's end. I was saving about $150 a month in a basic account. It felt responsible. Then I found the Rule of 72. I was skeptical until I ran the math with my own numbers. That's when it hit me. My money had to work harder. Chapter 2. The Rule of 72 in 10 seconds. The Rule of 72 is a mental shortcut. 72 divided by the annual interest rate in percent equals years to double. At 9%, 72 divided by 9 equals 8 years. $5,000 can become $10,000 in 8 years without adding more. But my savings were at 0.8%. 72 divided by 0.8 equals 90 years. Not in a normal lifetime. That's when I decided to act. I've put a free spreadsheet in the description. Enter your rate and monthly amount, and you'll see the time to double and a ballpark for 10, 20, 30 years. Also remember the Rule of 70. 70 divided by the inflation rate equals years to cut purchasing power in half. Chapter 3. The Safe Saving Myth. Saving is good. Without growth, it's like keeping cash under the mattress. At 0.5, 1%, doubling takes decades. By contrast, diversified, low-fee exposure has historically produced moderate long-term returns. My $150 a month sitting in cash was barely moving. I wasn't securing the future. I was putting it on pause. Chapter 4. The Snowball of Compounding. Compounding is a seed that grows into a tree. Around 10%, the Rule of 72 implies a double every 7.2 years. $10,000 becomes $20,000. $20,000 becomes $40,000. $40,000 becomes $80,000. Add steady monthly contributions, say $150 for years, and the order of magnitude can get big. Over 20 years, what matters most, rate, time, or contributions, comment your pick. I'll answer you at the end of the video. Picture a ladder: 0, 3% almost flat, 4, 6% slow but real, 7, 10% the snowball begins. No promises. Order of magnitude is what changes everything. Chapter 5. The Price of Delay. For years I told myself, I'll invest when I earn more. A decade flew by. Those who started small and early had a system working for them. Others had debt and thin savings. It wasn't talent, it was choices. Same starting point, two paths, a system that runs, or expenses that pile up. Chapter 6. Time, my biggest lever. At 25, $100 per month compounding for decades can become significant by 55. Start at 40, even $200 per month struggles to catch up. 15 years of compounding are gone. I started modestly, some months $50, some $10, but I started. The sooner we start, the better. Drop your age and a realistic net rate in the comments. I'll reply with a time to double estimate. Chapter 7. Hidden blockers and fixes. Inflation. Earning 2% when inflation is 3% means purchasing power shrinks. Know-how. No degree needed. Go simple, diversified, low fee. Fear of loss. Risk isn't roulette. Learn, diversify, think long-term. Low-rate traps. Ultra-safe can freeze growth. Perfectionism. The perfect moment doesn't exist. I remove one blocker this week. Chapter 8. My 20-minute quick start. I export my transactions. I sort every dollar into 5 buckets: essentials, lifestyle, savings, investing, unexpected. I give every dollar a job. I automate a small monthly transfer I can adjust. I set alerts for fees, balance. I keep a cash buffer for access and diversify gradually. Chapter 9. Resources and action. I track 3 things: a mini sheet, rate, monthly, time to double via the Rule of 72, a Rule of 70 memo so I don't ignore inflation, and a playbook with basics, pitfalls, and a checklist. 72-hour challenge. Open an investment account. Automate a small amount, even $10. and comment Done. Download the Rule of 72 playbook, Rules 72, 70, 114, 144, quick steps, pitfalls, links, and the free spreadsheet in the description. To finish, to answer the question in Chapter 4. Over the long run, time is often the strongest lever. It drives compounding. But net rate and consistency matter too. I used to think money was simple. Now I think in systems. Every dollar has a role, and time with consistency does most of the work. I chose to start small and start now. If this helped, like, share with a friend, and tell me in the comments the action you're taking this week. Subscribe for measured, evidence-based videos, proof over promises. See you soon.